With the 17th pick of the 2024 MLB Draft, the Milwaukee Brewers select Braylon Payne, an outfielder from Lawrence E. Elkins High School, Missouri City, Texas. Texas boy. The Tampa Bay Rays have the next pick.
All right, so we talked about Braylon Payne in our pre-draft preview. We had Tony look at him, we had Buck look at him, and maybe those breakdowns swayed the Brewers a bit. He's ranked 53rd. Best available draft prospect according to MLB.com. He goes 17th overall, Jim. Why?
A couple things in play, like the teams really like about Braylon Payne. He's one of the fastest runners in this draft. He's at least a 70 runner on the 20 to 80 scale. And unlike a lot of fast guys, he's not just a slappy guy who's hitting ground balls. He's not going to be a slugger, but I think he can hit 10, 15 home runs. Look at the age. Age matters to a lot of teams, especially with hitters. He's not even 18 yet. He's young for his high school class. Now, I will suspect the Brewers have a supplemental first-round pick that we'll get to in a little bit. This has got to be an under-slot deal. They're saving money. So I think when we come back to him, I think it's pick 34, 33 or 34.
They have 34, 57, and 67 tonight.
I'm thinking pick 34. We may see like they make a major move there. So, you know, they floated a guy down and took a guy here to make that happen. But he's a talented kid.
This is a big night for the Brewers, Dan. It really is. 4 picks in day one.
They do, and if you look at their history of drafts or trends, they take athletic players. You look at Frelick, Mitchell, Turang, and they take athletic players that can play multiple positions, and they've had a lot of success developing them.
Guys, I tell you what, the new rules in Major League Baseball have changed our draft. It has changed it. You're seeing so many athletes coming off the board, and this is the most African-American kids I've seen come off the board, and I can't remember when. And I'm telling you, the new rules that are in baseball now, no shifting, stealing bases, and getting in the box, getting things going, has changed the draft. I love seeing it.
Another thing that's changed is the MLB Combine. Now these guys like football, they work out, but more importantly, they meet with scouts and organizations, and he's an incredibly likable kid. I bet that swayed some of those guys in those rooms when they were around him for an extended amount of time.
I will say, though, there's some college athletic bats still on the board, too, like a Carson Bench from Oklahoma State, that are a little older, a little bit more experienced, actually have the same profile, but maybe with a little bit of hit tools involved, too. So you could say this is a little bit of a reach for me based upon some other things that were available, that are still available for them to go get.
I think it's a combo pick, though. I think they're going to go spend this money. I think they took a discount here. We'll see what they do with it.
Jimmy, that they were going to take is still sitting there.
Right. Well, and that's all. We talk about that all the time. That's the hard part.
That's when you try to outthink the draft.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see who they get at 34.
Well, we're never going to know who they were going to take.
But if they take a good one, we'll see.
You guys should have a referee shirt on. That's why you guys.
I'm going to reserve. Let's see who they pick at 34. I just want to say, but I agree, you can't guarantee it. But they're going to have some money there.
Tony, we had you break him down earlier in the show. Does he look like the 17th overall prospect to you?
Not necessarily expected, but again, there's so many factors for the people watching at home. I think a lot of people are still getting educated on how our draft works, and money has a lot to do with it, on top of needs and scouting and who you like. Finances are a massive part of it.
Yeah, I agree with all that, Tony. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you win with talent at the big league level. And this guy might end up being a great player without a shadow of a doubt. Just because our database may not be as good as it is on college players doesn't mean he's not going to be a great player.
Well, the other thing about it, too, can your organization develop? That's what it comes down to. The Brewers believe they can. You got Chirios in the big leagues. He's 20. You start looking, Frelick, all these guys you talked about, they're young talent that's getting to the big leagues. So can you develop? And that has a lot to do with how you draft.
Yeah.
I don't have to continue to get a 21 or 22-year-old player.
I agree with that, but, before you can develop, you got to evaluate players correctly, too. Then ultimately, at the end of the day, we'll see whether this was I said one thing about the draft, it's a report card. You can't hide behind it. You're always going to know.
Watching him run, no one in the Brewers room probably said he's the best player available, but somebody might have said he's the best athlete available.
And I can dream on him, and I can develop it.
That's a good call.
That's the difference.
Yeah, well, there's still college players, though, that are available that you can dream on and develop.
Yeah, but you're looking at a college player, and you're going, compared to him. Going,
I'm with Dan on that. I like Carson Bench a lot. I like Ryan Waldschmidt, who you saw a lot of at Kentucky. There are some athletic hitters.
But if you can get 2 of those players for the price of 1 or 3, and you're saving money on this young man, and you get an athlete like that you can develop, and you still got other guys you can buy along to get along the way,
It's a win for the Brewers.
That's what you don't know, though. You don't know who's going to pick what players between now and the time they pick again.
He's got some of the best speed in the draft class until he's 17 years old.
Yeah, you can't steal first base.
He can hit, though.
I'm dreaming on him.